everybody, and welcome to my channel, Vegan Vampire. Today I'm going to talk about why being vegan is so hard. And you're probably wondering, why didn't you call your first video being vegan is so easy? That makes more sense, but then that wouldn't be true. It is easy, but it's also very hard. And once you realize what's hard about it and how to get over it, then from then on, it's going to be easy. I find being vegan very easy, but at this period in my life, I'm finding it very, very difficult. And I think it's something that everyone goes through, so I wanted to share it because I think this period is when a lot of people break and they go back to eating meat. I personally will never do that, so no matter what happens or how much I cannot eat because of whatever reason, I'll never switch back to eating meat. I'm gonna push through it and I'm gonna continue being a vegan, and that's how I'm gonna be for the rest of my life. Number one, people. People make it very difficult. And by people, I mean non-vegans. Now, there's nothing wrong with them. A lot of people are very open about hearing about it and they're very accepting, but also there's a lot of people that mock it. You're gonna get a lot of people online, at work, at home, maybe. Nowadays, it's not as much because people are more open about it. When I started 5 years ago and when I wanted to be vegan 10 and 20 years ago, nobody would listen and they thought I was crazy. Even when I was a kid. So, whatever. I recently had a person on LinkedIn, which is a business-oriented social media platform. Just because I posted a comment on Bill Gates' video about climate change, all I said was, everybody, go vegan please, peace sign and a smiley face, and maybe even a green heart. And I got attacked by this person that I didn't even know, who we went through a whole long drawn thread where he basically told me I had a mental disability and that trans, homosexuals, and all these other people, as well as vegans, all have mental disabilities, and that's why they are the way they are. I have to mention he did work for a oil company, so obviously climate change and people being interested about it would really hit his business very hard. I understand everybody needs to make their coin, but that's no reason to attack people on a business platform where it makes you look bad and you might lose business because of it, by calling people mentally disabled because they are homosexual. It's really not nice. Thank God I got a lot of positive comments on that. I had a lot of people backing me up and I felt really good because my comment got liked and I got some supporters from it, which made me feel good, and we ended the argument in, I think, a very adult manner. Another thing I want to add about people is when you are on the verge of becoming vegan, or when you've decided to go vegan and you start telling people and you're really excited about it and you want everybody to be vegan and to try vegan food because you love it so much, it's going to be really difficult. People are going to try to deter you, or beforehand they're going to be like, don't, it's not healthy, you're going to get sick, this and that and the other, which is not true. So if it's something you really want to do and for whatever reason you want to do it, I'd love for you to comment the reasons why you would want to be vegan or why you are vegan. I would appreciate it so much. Like, it would mean so much to me. So please, if you're watching, just go ahead and do that. That would be great. I'd love to read them. So yeah, stay strong. Number 2. Food. Now, there's a lot of good vegan food, but sometimes it's going to be really difficult, like when you're at work and you're hungry and there isn't a place close that has anything vegan for you to eat except for, like, I don't know, bread or a packet of crisps or something, which isn't exactly the best breakfast idea. You're going to have to travel quite a bit, or in my case, just stay hungry. I do tend to go and get something to eat and drive a lot to get things that I can eat, but a lot of the times I just stay hungry. Most of the time, I'm hungry all the time. It's basically the same thing if you're buying something from a supermarket, because the vegan products that you might like or the supermarket that's closest to you will not have vegan products or not have everything you need. So you're going to have to go to a few different shops and you're going to have to be a bit more proactive, a bit more enthusiastic, and a bit more energetic. So basically, you can't be a slacker if you really want to be vegan. Number 3, change. It's a huge change. The first 3 months I was vegan, I am not joking, I was starving every single day. I couldn't eat anything. I wanted a burger. I got a vegan burger. It was disgusting. I would eat one bite. The texture, it was soggy, it was sloppy, it had rice inside. Sweet corn, like, when have you ever seen a burger with sweet corn in it? Why would I want to eat that as a vegan? Like, no. Like, it doesn't make sense to me why they didn't come up with something different. But anyways, so, you know, it was really difficult. You couldn't find a lot of things. Now it's much easier. At least you have the options, so stay positive. I'm going to tell you about these options later. I don't know in this video because it's going to be too long. Probably another video, which foods you can eat and things like that. A lot of people say they break out. I personally did not. My zits went away. You might lose weight really fast, so you can get very weak. You know, you need to be careful about that. A lot of people at the beginning might have vitamin deficiencies. It's not that bad, let me tell you. I've been through it. And I went through like a pure starvation period for 3 months. And then I started eating properly. I learned how to cook better. You know, I learned how to cook vegan, you know, so better vegan food. And I went to the doctor. I did all the blood tests. Everything was fine except for B vitamins. I was low on B vitamins, but I didn't have anemia, which I used to have before. And I didn't have anymore. So that was crazy. And that was a really big problem in my life. And now I don't have it. So I don't know. I'll tell you in upcoming videos what kind of specific changes veganism does to your body, what it did to me, so you can be a bit more well informed. And if you notice some similarities, maybe it will help you find a solution. Maybe my solution will work for you, maybe not. Everybody is different. I've noticed that a solution for one person is not the same solution for another person. Like a reason to go vegan, there is a reason for one person, there's a different reason for another person. Some people because they love animals, some people do it because of climate change and the farming industry, other people do it because of diet, other people do it because of health, high cholesterol, blood pressure, things like that. There's so many reasons, but deep down, you should care about the reason you're doing it and therefore stick to it. Now, I wish people would become vegan for all of those reasons and not just, you know, because they want to lose a bit of weight and then go back to eating meat. I wish more people would look at it as really another option to surviving and living on this planet. Number 4, and I think is the most important reason of all, is that it is an absolutely horrific and atrocious industry that does absolutely horrific and atrocious things to beings and creatures that are created for the sole purpose of being killed. I don't know about you, but I wouldn't get pregnant with a baby for 9 months just so that I could kill it as soon as it comes out. This is how I look at it. It's created in the exact same way a baby is created. It's a mother with a child, a chicken, a cow, a goat, whichever. I don't care who looks at it this way or that way. It's absolutely horrendous. I'm 100% against it. I've been against it ever since I was 16 or 17 years old. Now, if you haven't, I encourage you. It's going to be horrible. I still think it's horrible, but I push myself to do it. Not daily. Sometimes I can't handle it. It's too much. When you watch it too much, it gets too much. But I encourage you to go and watch some videos. On Instagram, you can go on Instagram, you can follow some vegan activists, and you can see the videos of slaughterhouses and dairy farms and also egg farms and see what they do to the baby chicks. You will be mortified. It's really unnecessary. The magnitude that it has reached is really, really unnecessary. And I really, really hope that now that we have so many vegan options and so many people like it, I'm so happy. I personally do not like salad, you know, but I push myself to like it more because everybody else loves it so much. So I gotta try to make myself love it too. So I'm just so glad that so many people are on board, and for whatever reason that it is, I'm glad that they are, but I wish more people would realize what's going on, how we get our food. It's not very hygienic. Okay, it's not very hygienic. The animals are all sick. I don't know about you guys, but I know I'm not the only person that feels this way, and that's why I wanted to make this video, because I know there are so many more people that want to become vegan and are finding it a bit difficult to make the change. I think everyone should at least try it before they knock it, because you can't say anything about it without having tried it. And all of us vegans were once meat eaters, so we can say whatever we want about it because we've all been there, and now we're here, and we wish more people would come and join us. That's pretty much it from me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm going to be making more videos related to this and also not related to this. Obviously, veganism is a really huge deal in my life and I want to spread the word. So yeah, night, Mr. Sun. We're gonna have to wait a bit. There is no sun and I cannot see because I've been staring at the sun for 2 hours. Chelsea, we need to go home, love. Where are you going? That's a whole lot of field. That's a lot of field. Yep, I'm following you. Oh, and see you. I don't know when. See you in the next video. Bye.